Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Chris, and today I'm going to be playing Fallout 76. And this is just going to be like a grind video where I go on missions. I just go and do stuff, and hope you guys enjoy this Let's Play. If you guys haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, like this video, share it, comment, yada yada yada. I have my phone that I'm going to be looking at while I'm live streaming to basically respond to comments or whatever. And I'll look every so often or whatever. So, because I am playing this game on my PC, and I haven't figured out how to. Well, actually, no, I have. Never mind. Yeah, so let's get in, y'all. Trying to think where I should go. That I wish they would mark where you've been and where you haven't been, because I honestly sort of remember where I went to, and I somewhat some of the stuff I don't really remember. Excuse me. Or bless me, whatever. Why is this game bugging out, y'all? It's like I'm not able to pick barely anything. What the heck? And so we got the blood leaf. I don't know what that is. Got a soup flower. Let's see. One thing I don't like about this game is how it there's no way to tell you like what areas are difficult and what areas are like difficult for like you at a certain level. They don't have like recommendations like, oh yeah, this is like a level 15 area. It's like you fast travel to someone's base, and if you walk outside of their little settlement, whatever, then it's like, oh shoot, you're attacked by like a level 40. Man, let me pop these in. Hold on, dog. Watch out, dog. Hey, you know who I am? Hold on, fam. Watch out, fam. Man, one thing you definitely want to do in this game is to turn your what the hell? Is to turn your volume up on this, or not volume, like have your footsteps like volume turned up in the settings, because man, it's been a few times someone ran up on me from behind, and I hear their footsteps and I turn around and I blast them, like in Mel Gibson and We Were Soldiers or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Man, we better have my shit cheap. You know what I'm saying? Got them thrift store prices come. My price is so cheap, or something like that. I forget how Gucci Man said it. Alright, hold up. Let me see something. Man, where my stove at, man? we got my Walter White chemistry station, you know what I'm saying? About to cook up some meth or whatever.
One man's junk is a electron's paradise.
Too rich to throw away a friend, right?
Wow, dude, their house looks really, really nice. I wonder how much they spent on whatchamacallit. Wow.
Collect and store.
heck did he go? Damn, he lit him up. Bro, shoot. Okay. I don't see nothing on this one. I don't like that one. These guys ain't right away. Nope.
Scavenging is its own reward. Sometimes a wet and dirty one. How could anyone throw away this used toilet paper? There must be more junk around here.
Bro, that's so weird. You're like, you go to a stranger's house and you're like sleeping in their bed, bro. Bro, that's crazy how like you can like take people's like scrap and then nothing really happens, you know?
How could anyone throw away this used toilet paper? Scavenging is its own reward. Sometimes a wet and dirty one.
Well, my back hurts. Sick of eating farm with 2 pair of eyes. Yeah, I tell them I see the big old boomer out yonder. They tell me, what's a boomer then? Then some sweet young thing come up to me asking for help with that garden next door. And then, just this morning, I hear talk of crawdads big as the barn door across the mountains and worse. Flatwoods had better days. Now everything cattywampus or kill you. Nah, I ain't no cussing lady. But damn if God had just let a bomb fall on my head. Jesus, just let me die.
This camp grows under the sun of... Come get this up.
Where's this person's shop at? Bro, I know they did not put their shop inside one of their locked doors. Oh, this person's an idiot.
Well, is a greedy mask that hides fascism.
Bro, things are a little too quiet right now. This is starting to freak me out, yo. Oh my god. Yeah, level 68, bro. Just want to see what the location was called, man. Trying to get the hell up out of here, man. I seen level 68. I'm like, oh, no, I'm good, bro. Not today, big fella. What the heck? Bro, this dude really just trapped me in here, bro. Yo. What the heck? Jesus Christ, dude. Trying to, like, abduct me or something, man. Bro, that's the first time that's happened where I spawned inside someone's, like, camp like that, bro. That is weird. Bro, they taxing out here. Look at these prices, dude.
I never imagined that I would share a home with somebody wonderful.
Damn, what's like that, girl?
Yes. But this is more. I love it.
Back to work now, comrade. For the proletariat. Scanning for counter-revolutionary values. Results, several.
Bro, I just love how people be setting their stuff up like this, man. Bro, that is buggy, bro. Look at, like, it's not even, oh my, bro, what the heck? I don't like this fool's camp.
To think how small these mountains would have looked on your ship. would the Mistress of Mystery do?
This is a worthy death.
primary directive. All trees must become desirable wood products. Is to gather supplies and leave the area immediately. Good luck. Be safe. And thank you for your service.
My name is Maria Chavez, and I am about to die. Scorched have overrun our defenses. They're coming for us all. If you find this, please listen carefully. We were called the responders. After the bombs fell, we tried to help people. Maybe I can still help you. The terminal nearby, if it's still there, use it. Learn about the inoculation project. It might just save your life. Oh, shit! They're here! They're here! I'm out of time. Read the terminal. Learn about the Scorched. Remember us. And good luck.
Hi, this is Gabe Ramsey, and I'm leaving this message to inform the Parks and Rec Department of the horrible experience my family and I had this week at the Alpine River Cabin. Look, we were all looking forward to a nice weekend getaway in the wilderness, but between the constant shaking in the cabins, rodent swarms, and blood-curdling screams, well, I'm more stressed than I was before. My boys were so upset they swore they saw the picture frames spinning on the walls. My tax dollars pay your salaries, so I demand recompense, or you can bet I'll do my darndest to make sure that money is in someone else's pocket next election. And one more thing. Maybe you could get off your lazy butts and pick up some garbage here. This place is filthy. I know all the recent hubbub about atomic war, but that doesn't mean the place has to look like it was just hit with a nuclear bomb.
Bro, what the heck?
Attention citizens. Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
wide-eyed marks wandering around spending their cash on shit they don't need. Craft and steel is the past. Water parks and shooting ranges are the future. But I have to be careful. Craft and steel is a big campaign contributor. Can't let them think I don't have their backs. At least not until I stab them there.
These scorched things don't negotiate. Best arm up before heading after them.
Yeah, no, I should get rid of some of them. The heck? What's that shooting? I hear some shooting somewhere. I thought you were ignoring chat or something. Hello to you. Nah, I'm listening to the I mean I'm not. I mean I have the chat on my phone or whatever, but you know it is what it is. It's just sometimes it's hard to play and you know play a video game and then also talk on the chat, because the chat, it doesn't ping or ring or anything at any time someone makes a new message or whatever. So yeah. Yeah, this game is you know, I actually didn't play it for probably a year or so, and then no, well, I think I played it a few times when it came out, and I was so bored by it, I I just stopped playing it. Mostly YouTube streamers ignoring chat. They just play the game and that's about it. I mean, shit, if someone wants to talk to me, I'll talk back, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know? I mean, I'm by myself tonight. My girlfriend, she works night shift, so, you know, it's nice to be able to play video games and relax and stuff. And, you know, if someone wants to chat on chat, then I'll chat with them, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like if you're a very large YouTuber and you have, like, you know, hundreds of chats every minute, I mean, you really can't, you know, stream and chat at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But if you haven't already, man, hit that subscribe button. Help a brother out, man. Not even trying to seem like I'm what is that? Like trying to spam people for subs, but I mean, shit, if you watching, hey man, hit a brother up with a sub, you know what I'm saying? Good luck, man. I appreciate it. But I might play for a little bit longer and probably, you know, log off because I want to watch. I'm in the mood to watch a movie and drink some beer. So. Man, work has been stressful, you know what I'm saying? It's always good to just, you know, sit back and play a video game and not have to think about work or anything like that, you know. That's why when people are like, oh, you know, what's the point of playing a video game? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like what do you get out of it? I'm like, man, it's a lot of stuff that you don't really, you know, obtain like some sort of monetary compensation or whatever. Or like to some people, they see something to them and it, you know, they might not get nothing out of it, but to other people, you know, it's like, hey, this is a way to sort of escape from the daily grind and just, you know, have fun. And I mean, shit, I've been playing video games since I was like, you know, 4 or 5 years old, you know. With the good old beer especially, or some Hennessy, you know. I definitely like my Hennessy, you know. That's, I don't know, I'm a very picky drinker, but when I do drink, I don't know, I like just drinking stuff that tastes good, you know. I know a lot of people, they drink like, you know, cheap beers and stuff, and to me, I'm like, because I don't even drink that much, so like when I, you know, if I drink, I don't want to drink something that tastes like crap, you know. And then I also heard the term like, or the saying that, you know, yeah, you said Hennessy, yeah, hell yeah, I love me some Hennessy. Hennessy is amazing. It's like, it's so smooth and I love it, man. I also like, well, Hennessy would definitely be my favorite drink. But then I'm trying to think what other drinks I would like.
They issue you one of those camp things? Man, Vault-Tec's got
What kind of name is Giant? But anywho, yeah, it is some good stuff. I mean, it's a little, I mean, it's not extremely expensive, but, you know, drink a glass here and there. I say you know, I think I usually buy the $50 bottles, and that'll take me about a month or two to drink, you know, because I only drink liquor on the weekends, and I might have a beer here or there with you know, a meal during the week. But, man, what is that noise? Finally, we get some action, huh? What the heck? Oh. I don't understand how these people are like, you know, their bodies are completely messed up looking, and then you know, it's like they're, I don't know, it's like they're able to retain some level of intelligence or whatever, and like fire guns and stuff, you know. I am such a freaking hoarder. Ooh. So, hey man, Koila Smyrno 13. So, where are you from, man? I'm always curious about where people are from that are watching me. You know. I know, right? Well, you're from Russia? What part of Russia? Like Moscow, St. Petersburg, what is the other big city? I think it's like Volgograd or Stalin, or not Volgograd, right? I'm in Ohio. Yeah, you know, I know a little bit about Russia. You know, I like learning about history and stuff, and you know, Russia is one of them places that has a lot of history to it. You know, especially during World War II, because you know the Russians or the Soviets. I mean, those are the ones that sort of, you know, won World War II. I mean, they took the most, you know, the brunt of the German forces and stuff like that. And a lot of people, yeah, a lot of people, they just, you know, they think like the Americans and the British and the French are like the ones who are like, you know, the people who came in and saved the day. But you know, in reality, it was the Russians and stuff. You know, but it's pretty warm in Ohio. Shit, man. He said it's pretty warm in Ohio, man. And some days you walk outside, man, it's like your balls about to just freeze off, man. Like, no lie, like it's like just freezing outside sometimes. But nah, recently though, you know, the past couple of days, it has been getting warmer. But I think it was not this week, but last week. It was actually snowing, and it's, you know, very unusual for it to snow in April. Like, you know, it is what it is. Let's see. No, it's you know where it's warm. It's like in the southern United States. I mean, it get, you know, in the summertime, it can still be around. It can be around you know, maybe. I'm trying to think. In the summertime, it's usually around like 70, low 80s and stuff like that. Down pretty quickly now, so. But shit, in the winter though, I mean, you know, they have. I don't know if you ever heard of wind chill, but it's like. And anytime they mention like the wind chill temperature, just know it's going to be freezing outside, you know. But man, that COVID-19 stuff, man, that stuff is just, it's crazy because, you know, like what, maybe 2 or 3 months ago, I would never even imagine it getting to a point how it is right now. Like, the first time I heard about COVID-19 was like I was actually at a, like, cause I do engineering or whatever, so I have to, sometimes I go on service calls and stuff, and you know, I think it was late January. I had the flu like really bad. Like I had like a fever of like 103 degrees, and I was like, you know, sick for like 4 or 5 days or whatever. And there's one dude, he like, this is the first time I heard about it, and he asked me like, he was joking with me. He was like, hey, did you have the coronavirus? And I was like, coronavirus? And you know, the dude, I think, is like Puerto Rican or whatever. And when he said you know, that I had coronavirus, I honestly thought he was thinking about, or he was talking about like Corona beer or something. I was like, nah, I don't even like Corona, man. You know, like I told him, like, yeah, my uncle, he tried to give it to me, or like he gave me some this one time at Thanksgiving or something, and I couldn't even, like, I just didn't like I didn't like it at all. But no, come to find out, he was talking about the coronavirus, but that's the first time I've ever heard about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was, but you know, going from, you know, that to how it is now, like everyone is just affected by it, and it's crazy, you know. But honestly, hey, if you guys play this game and you get a sniper rifle, it's a done deal. Like, I mean, you're literally able to just, I mean, it makes it almost unfair when you have this, like, you know what I'm saying? Let's see, you said thinking about either internet. Yeah, I mean, like, I honestly thought when someone said, like, did I have coronavirus? Like, when the first time I heard about it, because I actually came back from, you know, from having the flu. When someone told me about it, I was like, or someone asked me if I had it, I was like, yeah, I mean, I literally thought it was a beer, like, you know, or like, he asked me, like, you know, what did you get, like, I thought he was asking me, like, oh yeah, did you get sick off drinking Corona? I was like, nah. Just don't even like it, bro. But man, it's just, I mean, it's crazy because, like, I have two sisters. They actually both turned, you know, they're twins. They turned 18 today, and you know, they're supposed, you know, it's their senior year, and everything is canceled now. You know, like, I mean, they don't have a graduation. They don't have a prom or nothing. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, yeah, it's you know, it's a lot of people who are getting sick with it, but, you know, I mean, you can't keep everything closed forever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, life has to go on, and I know that sounds hard for some people to understand, but I mean, like, at the end of the day, yeah, you can't, people would buy a lot of toilet paper or a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna lie, like, when everyone started to buy toilet paper, a week before that, I went to Sam's Club, which is a large, like, it's like a warehouse store or whatever, so you can buy, like, stuff in bulk, and, like, I had a list of stuff that I needed to get, and one of them was, like, toilet paper, but I forgot to get it, and, like, I was almost out of toilet paper, and then, you know, I was saying like, all right, watch this next time, you know, because when you go to Sam's Club, it's you buy stuff in such large quantities that, you know, it lasts you for a little while. But I mean, I was down to like maybe my last 10 or 12 rolls, and you know, I need to go get some more. But you know, then everyone started to buy like hoard toilet paper, and I was like, damn, now I gotta go get toilet paper. And I don't know, it was just crazy. And then like, you know, you go to grocery stores, and I mean, just everyone in the store had toilet paper in their cart, and I'm like, man, you know, if it's the end of the world, why would you like I feel like toilet paper would be like one of the last things you would think about. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, like if you know, you gotta wipe your ass, you gotta wipe your ass. I mean, that's important, you know. But at the same time, it's like, you know, I feel like if it's like a end of the world kind of, well, not end of the world, but you know, some sort of post-apocalyptic type stuff going on, you know, toilet paper ain't really finna be my number one thing to scour for. Like, you know, you can always use, you know, like bathroom towels or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, or if the water still works, I mean, just, you know, wash your ass in the shower, you know, or wash your ass in the shower or whatever. But you know how you can really space out toilet paper is if you use wipies. Like, I'm telling you, you get a, because at Sam's Club they have like boxes of wipies. You know, I think each box has like 25 packs of wipies in them or whatever, and like, you know, you use 2 or 3 wipies and like 2 wads of toilet paper, you set. You know what I'm saying? Instead of having to use like 8 or 9 wads of toilet paper to get your cheeks nice and clean, you know. But I feel like the biggest thing that, you know, if at the end of the day, like the number one thing you always have to worry about more than anything else is water and food. You know, toilet paper is just not the highest priority. But the one thing I wish I would have bought before all this stuff happened was a freezer, because I can't find, like, I wanted to buy a freezer, you know, a couple months ago, and my girlfriend, well, not a couple months ago, probably about around, you know, Thanksgiving or Christmas time, I think I wanted to buy a freezer for our apartment, because, you know, we lived together before, and you know, we had a freezer, but she was like, oh no, that's going to take up way too much space in the kitchen. And I was like, you know, we can't even store all the, you know, if we want to get a whole bunch of meat, we can't even store it all. Let me read these messages. And well, like those apocalypse movies taught us, guns. Oh yeah, you know, I definitely got me some straps. I actually own about 17 firearms, so I'm good. I got pistols, I have shotguns, rifles, but my favorite guns are my Smith & Wesson AR-15 and my Glock 17. And then I have a .357 Magnum revolver that has a 6-inch barrel, and I got the hollow points in it. That's what I use for my bedside protection. You know, in case someone breaks in, got that, you know, .357 Magnum revolver with the hollow points. Woo! They ain't gonna be walking up out of here. And then, you know, and then I also got like a pump action shot, you know, 16 gauge shotgun. So yeah. You said ease up a little. So in Russia, are you guys allowed to own like firearms or like what are the laws like? It's like you protecting your turf with big old 45. Actually, I don't think I own a 45s, but a lot of the like a lot of the shotguns and the rifles are just stuff I inherited from my grandfather. Because I'm the oldest grandchild by like 9 years. And when he had a stroke, basically my grandma was just like, yeah, you can just have all those guns. It doesn't really, you know, they're in their late 80s. Where my grandmother's 90 and my grandfather's, I think, 88. Yeah, 88 or 87. And, yeah, my grandma said, you know, she doesn't really want them, so she just gave them to me. There was like 13 of them. But let's see. You need to have psych tests and fill out a paper. Then you have to wait 6 months. Holy crap. Damn, 6 months? So, same goes for gas. What's a gas gun? What is that? Oh, you mean like a CO2 gun or something? Traumatic ones. I still don't know what you're talking about. You mean... Oh, ones. Are you talking about like an airsoft or like a CO2 gun or something? Damn, you gotta. So wait, you're telling me that you have to wait 6 months to get a CO2 gun in Russia? Damn, dude, that's crazy. Like, here in America, it's like for a CO2 gun, you could just order that on Amazon or just go to Walmart or something. And it's like I don't think you even have to be 18 to buy one. Because I remember I bought like a BB gun when I was like 15 or 16 or something. Yeah. But then my mom found it, and man, she was pissed. She actually, I had like an Uzi, like it was a plastic BBs, but it was like a fully automatic, like, BB gun, and my mom found it, and she took a hammer and she fucking broke it in front of me. I had it for like maybe a month or two, and then she just, I think I was like 15 or 16, I don't remember, but yeah, she broke it. I was mad, but you know, it is what it is.
I pressed the button. Hush. I think it's recording now. Shush. Hello? Hello there? Oh, I think it's working. I hate these things. This is Willie Mae, and I was asked to talk a bit about my life since the war to help educate future children someday. I think that's nice. I thought I'd just watch my programs, entertain the grandkids in my...
Welcome back, dear listeners. It's time once again to put aside all you think you know.
Wait, what's so sad? Oh yeah, my mom broke my BB gun. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. And then also too, you know, she found. I remember my grandma, like, when I think I might have been 13 or 14, and like me and my grandma, we went to GameStop to buy or she came with me to GameStop to go buy Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and or no, yeah, I had her come with me to GameStop to go buy Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and then my mom found out that she bought it, like, you know, my grandma bought it for me, and then my mom broke Grand Theft Auto San Andreas too, because I wasn't allowed to play it until I was like, I don't know, 16 or 17 or something. Anyone still watching? Yeah, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, man, that, when I was a kid, man, that was the game, you know. But look at online now. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like with Grand Theft Auto 4, or not 4, but GTA 5, it's like they're never going to make a DLC for it. Like, you know how they had Grand Theft Auto, or like for Grand Theft Auto 4, they had like the Lost in the Dam and the Ballad of Gay Tony or whatever. Like, you know, they actually released expansion packs to the game, and I feel like with Grand Theft Auto 5, they're never going to do that because they're making so much money online. They just don't care about anything else. You know, they're not going to. Like, I don't think there's been any additional content released for the base game at all. In San Andreas, I probably put in like 1,000,000 cheat codes. I remember that one cheat code where, like, you get like full health, full body armor.
I did.
And then you also get
Here to brush up on your responder survival training?
No, I'm not doing that. And true, man, they really focused online. Yeah, like, you know, and not everyone wants to play online, like, you know what I'm saying? Like normally when I play a video game, I don't want to, like, really talk or anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I that's why I don't, like, a lot of times I don't stream when I'm playing video games if I'm not in a talkative mood. But, like, it's like every game nowadays, they want you to just, it's like they're forcing you. It's like they just want everyone to play online. It's like, man, sometimes people just want to come home and just relax and not talk or do anything, you know?
A full belly sure beats an empty one.
But it's crazy because, I mean, like, some people, they spend, you know, like, I mean, people spend hundreds of dollars on, you know, in-game currency, and I'm like, I can never bring myself to, like, pay real world money for like a car or like some sort of, I don't know, like, or like it's like some sort of like vehicle upgrade for something in a video. Like, I don't know.
In the last episode, Pioneer Scout Fred Fisher met a curious...
Reverend Delbert Winters here, born and raised in this very town. Lent my own church to the responders for their outpost here, and you're welcome. The responders are on a true mission, you see, helping folks through thick and thin, till the heavens open up again and take us all up anyways. When this all happened, I figured like most it was time. This was the end, but it wasn't, was it? We're still here.
I know, right? I mean, it's like, and that's the thing. Like, there's so many people. You know, it's crazy. Like, and so I actually made a video about 3 or 4 months ago, talking about this website called CD. Hold on, let me pause this because dude's talking like, what's his name talking, and I'm trying to talk here.
Just talking to this?
All right, so about 4 or 5 months ago, I made a video called "Is CD Keys Legit?" Basically asking, basically just giving my opinion on the website called CD Keys, and I swear, like, there's been, like, I noticed that there's a lot of comments on people who are complaining about not receiving their shark cards from the website, and I'm like, man, well, if you pay for something, then it's like, without a doubt, you should get it. But at the same time, it's like, man, how lame you gotta be to, like, buy or, like, spend, like, I mean, like, some of those shark cards are, $100. And, and some of those shark cards are like $100, and I'm like, man, I don't know. I could never see myself spending that much money to get in-game currency, And then, to be honest with you, actually, this game is pretty bad too when it comes to microtransactions. I mean, it's just a lot of stuff in this game that they want you to pay out of your pocket for. Like, where is it at? And actually, am I in a safe space right now? So I don't want to just go to Tommy's shop and then get attacked or whatever. But hold on, did I really just say am I in a safe space right now? Oh my god! What? All right. So let me just show you the Tommy's shop. I mean, all these, like, items and stuff, like, alright, so look at this one. This isn't even that's not even power armor, it's just a skin. Okay, well, no, it's power armor, alright. So that's, basically, like, a suit of armor for your character, right? So that's like what? $12.60? How much is, alright, so $12.60. So that's roughly $12. I mean, look at this. Like Rusty Raider's skull gas mask. They want you to spend $3 on that. Or like this suit right here is like $5. $9. I mean, like, holy crap. I mean, who would want to spend money like a hairdo, $5. A face paint, $2.50. I mean, when you're playing a game, laugh a lot. I know, right? Like, I mean, when you're playing a game, like, who the heck, like who cares what your face looks like, or tattoos? $2 for a fucking in-game tattoo, or an emote. Look at these. Even the emotes cost money. $3 to say so. I mean, oh my goodness. These people are crazy. And I guarantee you that people, it's just a duster, laugh all. You can find it yourself. I know. I mean, like they're trying to sell you repair kits, and I'm like, man, if you just walk around and just collect scrap for like an hour, like, you're good on Like, you can pretty much repair any weapon you want. Like, it's just, I don't get it. Like, you know. I know them prices are ridiculous. I mean, I feel like some people, man, they just got so much money, it's just like they don't know what to do with it, man. You know. How stupid you need to be for that. I know, right? I mean, it's just like, you know, just... But, you know what that tells me about, you know, the game company who makes the game that is out here trying to, you know, charge you all this money for these little microtransactions? It tells me that they're just too lazy to make, like, you know, expansions or deals, like actual, you know, expansion packs or whatever. I mean, I remember back in the day when you would spend an extra $8 to get a DLC, you know, to get some sort of DLC content or whatever.
Responders. Mr. Farmhands are out of control. Evacuate civilians. And take down those supervisors. Once they're dealt with, you'll have to reboot the server. Again.
Bro, didn't I already do this like a long time? Like a... I don't read. Oh. Yeah, oh my god, I did do that mission already. But I don't know, man. It's crazy. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, when I was younger, you know, it's just like microtransactions. Like, I guess they have their place, but man, they actually gotta make like content, not just like horse armor. I don't know. It's... And actually, come to think about it, Bethesda is a company that the term horse armor, you know, comes from, because I remember I think it was like either in Oblivion or Morrowind, they tried to charge people like money to add like a cosmetic skin to a horse, and it was just, and then that's where horse armor came from, was from Bethesda.
If you're here to sign up, just use one of our handy dandy terminals.
How's the game for you? And honestly, I don't know, I'm just running around. I'm not really even trying to do missions right now,
Here, why not
despite
grab
this
a
major
infect
review.
or two?
I mean, honestly, since they released the Wastelanders update, it definitely improved the game quite a bit. And, you know, I'm not saying that just adding DLC, like, or not, adding NPCs
With
is not going to,
a little luck,
or just adding
you
NPCs is
just
going
might
to
out there.
completely fix this game. But, I mean, beforehand, it was just depressing, just going from location to location, and there's no one. Like, you know, it's like you
It
you
sure
go
is great
to one
to
area, you go
see
to one
living
location,
human beings again.
you clear it out, and then you find the dead body of someone, and next to their body is like a holotape, and you listen to them, and it's like, oh, and then it's saying like, oh yeah, go to this next location, and I'm like, man, this is one morbidly like
It sure is
creepy ass
great
game first
to
off,
see living human
but at the same
beings
time, it's like, man,
again.
it's just like you have no attachment to anything because everyone's already dead, you know. Like how do you, like, why would you care about anything in this game if there's no other human beings that sort of like make the story a little bit more engaging? Oh my god, completely dead world. Oh my goodness, hell, it was completely dead. I mean, it was like, I honestly did not know, because a lot of times when I, you know, buy a video game or go see a movie, I actually don't like listening to reviews. You know, like I don't want to know about what the game or movie might be about before I go see it a lot of times, because I like being surprised. And then also too, with it being a Fallout game, I'm like, oh shoot, I know I gotta go get it. You know, I know Bethesda is going to release some true, you know, fire, and this is going to be a game that I enjoy and I want to love it. And you know, I don't need to listen to a review, because every other Bethesda game that I played, which was, you know, Fallout 3, New Vegas, Fallout 4, Elder Scrolls Skyrim, Elder Scrolls Oblivion, Morrowind, like all those other games I enjoyed so much, and I spent so many hundreds of hours playing. I mean, I'm like, there's no way that they would release a game that I don't like. And then like I play the game, and there's like no one there. Yeah, mostly it's spoiled from the beginning of things. Yeah, and it's like, you know, and then when I started playing, I'm like, holy crap, where's everyone at? You know, because you're so used to, when you play Bethesda, you're engaging with character. I mean, damn, in Fallout 4, and I mean, it's just, you become so attached to like your characters, your companions. You know, I don't know. And then like, let's say in New Vegas, I mean, there's so many different dialogue choices and options, and like you're just so engaged to the story. And then you have something like Fallout 76, where there is no, you know, character engagement whatsoever. It's just, go to this location. Here, this is my mixtape. Listen to it. All right. Do you like it? Oh well. If you don't, then you know. Oh well. I mean, like Fallout 76 is basically like, I mean, before this update, you were basically going from location to location, listening to people's mixtapes, and then that was it. Like, shit was straight garbage, man. How long have I been playing this? About 2 hours, okay. What time is it for you right now? Right now it is exactly 10:20 in the evening. Or it's 10:20 p.m. What time is it over there in Russia? It's 5:28. Damn. Damn, dude. You gotta... Wait, so it'd be like, it's Saturday right now over there, right? Yeah, so right now it would be Saturday, right? Yeah, dude, why are you still awake right now, man? You said you feel sleepy, so I decided to stop by. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate the support. Damn, but you know, when I was in college, though, I used to stay up till like, you know, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning sometimes because a lot of my classes were in the afternoon, so, or in the afternoon or, you know, early evening. So I get home and then I, you know, stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning. And then also too, man, my second job out of college, which was in like Western Ohio, which is like 2 hours from where I live at now, Northeast Ohio. I actually worked second shift, which was from 2 to 10:30 p.m. And damn, what was it? Usually I don't sleep at all. And man, sometimes though sleep is the best thing for you, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes if I don't get a good night's sleep, man, I can't focus at work then, you know. So what do you do for a living? Oh, I bet. And then sleeping like a day. Yeah, I bet, you know. Yeah. Yeah, man, but when I worked out in Northwest Ohio, man, like working second shift, it's crazy because like, you know, yeah, I'd get off work at 10:30 and then I'd be up for another 4 or 5 hours before I go to sleep. So every day I would go to sleep at like, you know, 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and it's like it's nothing, you know. Working kitchen attendants. Okay. Yeah, I just do engineering. That's what I do for detail. Have you ever been to America? Never. Yeah, I don't know if you want to come now because I don't know, our president, he's not a very welcoming person. You know, I'm not trying to get all political, but our current president, I'm definitely not definitely not a fan of him whatsoever. But I don't know. Like honestly, like I feel like a lot of people they they worry so much about politics and stuff, and it's like at the end of the day, man, it don't matter who's in office or whatever. Like you just have to get up and go get it. You can't be saying that, oh, because so and so's in office, um, my like I'm gonna just fall back and not do what I have to do. When in reality, man, you gotta, it's just because someone's elected that you don't like or whatever, man, you still gotta. No, hell no, I don't like Donald. Dude's an asshole. He's just such a, he's repulsive to me. But, it doesn't matter who's in office. You still gotta, do what you gotta do, and survive out here. You gotta. I don't know. But I remember when he got elected, and I remember when I was in college. I remember I seen people crying and shit. I'm like, man, like, I understand a lot of people don't like him, but man, like, ain't no reason to cry over it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't never cried over an election that didn't go the way I wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like one of your family members died or something. But I think right now he probably has about a good 50-50 chance of getting reelected. Like I'm gonna vote for Joe Biden, but I don't know. It's just he's not the greatest choice in the world, to be honest with you. But one thing that does get annoying is when people are saying stuff like, Bernie got cheated or something. Look, like, I was going to vote for Bernie in the primaries, but, the reason I didn't vote in the primary this year is because by the time my state was up for election, he had already dropped out. So I didn't really see the point of voting in the primary if, there's only one guy on the that's still in the race, but in in November I'll just go vote for Biden.
Is there anything better than raw asbestos?
Headaches like this.
Well, just pick someone you respect or feel fine about him. Well, like, I don't know. It's just Bernie's not my, or not Bernie, but Biden's. He's just not a. I don't know. He's not my top choice. But at the same time, I feel like he's a lot better than Donald Trump. That's for sure. And then, with all the allegations coming out against Joe Biden, that's the thing, though. It's like, it's hard to. I don't even know what to even say on the matter. It's just, if you're the victim of a crime or something, it's like you need to report it to the authorities, because if you wait 20 years to report something happening to you, it's like all the evidence, like the DNA evidence and everything, all that shit is gone. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now it's just on your word versus their word, and it's like I just don't see how you can have a justice system that I don't know. I just feel in that situation it's like you have to have proof if you want to, you know, be able to convict someone of a crime. Now, with all that being said, I feel like if he did do that stuff, it's like, damn, that's fucked up, Joe Biden. But I mean, until you're convicted in a court of law, I mean, it's just, to me, it's like, you know, I just take everything with a grain of salt. But with Donald Trump, it's like he said stuff that he's actually recorded, you know, saying, like, you know, grab them by the, you know what, like there's audio of him saying that, you know. But you know, one thing though is like America is starting to become a country of like just rich and poor people and really nothing in between, honestly. Just how those Yankees drinks when they had labor and all. Oh. Wait, what do you mean by that? Shit. Let me see something just on there. Hey. Alright, man. Good night, man. Nice talking to you, bro. I actually might call it a night too, man. I'm trying to get tired myself.
Oh, my books. My big, beautiful bound books filled with stories and knowledge and history. I love my books. I always will. But lately, I've been feeling like books are on their merry way to becoming antiques. Nobody reads from paper anymore. I saw some university kids in the store the other day, just reading the covers and nothing more. Can you believe that? I'm completely summarizing the contents of a published work by judging the cover? Absolutely unbelievable. But now it's all holotape this, terminal that. Thank you, Robco, for ushering in the death of books and, to be honest, our entire civilization while we're at it. And no, for anyone snooping in, the irony that I'm recording this rant is not lost on me. I can still mourn for the death of my favorite pastime without getting left behind in the past. Thank you very much.
Alright guys, I'm actually about to log off now. I'm starting to get tired. If you guys haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and have a nice evening. Peace, y'all.